your girl here, Queen Yaszy B, with another episode of the Stoop. And here for our Monday, MCM, and without being said, our motivational Monday will be the most prevalent, our Philly native, Meek Mill. It's your girl here, Queen Yaszy B, and as stated before, we're here on the Stoop, and we have an MCM and not only Motivational Monday, who will be dedicated to our Philadelphia native, Meek Mill. Now, to really pan out and picture the whole evolution of Meek Mill, is really important that we really go from the beginning of his career, because he started as a very young adolescent. Now, Rob Meek Williams, he was a millennial pioneer here in Philadelphia as far as the Philadelphia rap culture is considered. In the beginning, as a young child, he didn't have the most stable young development, but his musical career development was definitely stable. Thank you for his uncle, who was a DJ, for him to the art of MCing right here in Philadelphia, such as DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith. He's seen the art and the importance of this rap in this third language with the rhythm and rhymes. Now, he would, just like any other teenager, he imitated music videos and rappers that he's seen. In an interview, he said he was to imitate Baka, in which that was a very energetic and very, proud rapper as braggadocious. It was also known that Meek Mill, as a teenager, he has always put in the hard work, writing notebooks of rhymes day and night. Now, as a teenager, you're writing rhymes, you're writing poetry. He had established himself in a certain way, like any other rapper, when you establish your unique flow, essence, and authenticity. And on the East Coast, and in Philadelphia is the most important. He did the most important thing by bringing back the culture of battle rap. Battle rap is a braggadocious, strong standpoint, kind of having an opponent and making sure that I appreciate what I got, and I know when I'm going, I know what you lack in, and I'm going to put that out right now in rhythm and rhymes in an ABAB pattern. Now, we have to give homage and give praises to some of the earliest battle rappers. I'm going to just put up my personal favorite, and the early one, Big Daddy Kane. He was a very excellent battle rapper and a very excellent just braggadocious rapper in his earliest rhymes and things of that nature. Another early rapper who was a battle rapper, Kool Moe Dee versus Starsky. And of course, Kool Moe Dee won, but it is showing you that battle rap is not something that's new. Battle rap is something that, like stated before, Meek Mill has pioneered for us as millennials, and he had did it on the corners of North Philadelphia, South Philadelphia, whatever, battling people like Cassidy. So things that we are artists that were already established. It shows that he had a standpoint. He definitely was a strong rapper in his essence. I appreciate Meek Mill because not only as a battle rapper, which was his hobby basically, he practiced mixtapes. And as an early teenager, he practiced the art of forming a group. To release Flamers, I think 2 to at least 3 or 2.5, he was a part of Bloodhounds, which was a trio, until he released his single, Flamers. The early Flamers were them as a trio, then his later Flamers was just him. So we have to appreciate him for bridging the culture of mixtapes, battle rap, and also just carrying on the importance of rap altogether in the music and making it sure that's our part of our culture.
Ready?
Okay, so I'm back at it. So I want to just touch on a bridge the gap. We talked about his earlier and teenage rap life as far as Meek Mill is concerned. You want to jump into basically start with Flamers 3 and him building with T.I. He went through a lot of things as an adolescent, but needless to say, for some reason, as a humble character and his language being resilient and always looking at his complex environment and never accepting it for what it is, but always seeing a breakthrough in it. And he has always, just promoted that your dreams can become reality. All right, and you can see that in the importance of language arts. And the way he even titled his albums and his mixtapes and his artwork, developing his rap career. Flamers, Dreams and Nightmares, Dreams Tasters, dreams that are worth more than money. Stating right here and telling children and telling adults and everybody from every age and bridging every gap that, my music is hot. I go through the heavens and earths, and I go through the higher self and lower self. But at the end of the day, I'm still chasing my dreams. I'm still chasing my visions. And that wealth is fine. Money frequency is nothing but energy and currency, but my dreams are worth more than the money. The money is going to come easily. Money coming easily shows it right here. You have to sell mixtapes, and that is the importance of mixtapes in your whole entire recording industry and selling CDs, that people actually want to purchase and buy your art. It was said that when he released Flamers 2.5, that 1 million people physically bought it, or digitally bought it, digitally bought it in one night. I remember, just personal note, as an adolescent, you would wait when that Flamers 2.5 came through, and you downloaded it immediately, sitting with all your friends and your homies. You called them like, yo, this joint is hot. And so we have to appreciate Robert Rameek Williams. He didn't call his albums free crack, drugs and money and things of that nature. Whatever he did his waking life, he made sure that the end of his, and every hustle don't have to be legal because we live in a different kind of system, but to always follow your dreams, to always follow your visions, never be apprehensive to the environment around you, be resilient and never accept what's around you. Anything that looks complex is really colorful and brilliant, and you can do that with a lot of energy. So we have to appreciate him for everything that he did. Going back to mixtapes and things of that nature, I just want to talk about his give back. His give back has been very big here in Philadelphia. Not only just his mixtapes, but Meek Mill used to perform. I went to Martha King High School. In high schools for free. Or maybe they had a small budget for him, but he was like one of the biggest rappers that went in to meet the artist. So he not only was what was called to be the in the booth rapper or SoundCloud rapper, he knew how to perform and how to connect to children that looked just like him. And also just doing the community service and filling in his responsibility as he can as a man. Also practicing black love because he has children. So peace to Robert Rameek Williams for, exercising beautiful language for our children and future generations, and telling us that, the money frequency is there. Is right in your sleep, and you have to make it your waking life. And that's just what I really appreciate about him. And then all the way down to wins and losses. It's life. Hey y'all, so as you know, Meek Mill's latest artwork has been wins or losses, and after wins and losses, we got tied up in something that was very apprehensive to us as a culture, and that was him being arrested for cases that weren't sentenced correctly in the first place. And it's not about him being a celebrity. It's about a justice system that isn't just and that isn't fully correct in its way of order and its way of judging and weighing out the feather to your heart in a way. So right now we're fighting a very corrupt justice system. Peace and love to all the people that came out for the Free Meek Mill rally that was at 131 Filbert right here in Philadelphia. And there's buses right now going around City Hall saying stand for Meek Mill. But one thing I appreciate about Meek Mill is that I've always heard in the beginning of his songs that he always said, free everyone, free the whole state rule. And that's what we are taking down, right? We have to get to the point that we're not taking down. He brings a light to a bigger problem, which is a corrupt justice system. We are standing on the same justice system that have left out black people, melanated people since the beginning, saying we're 3/5 of a person. Not only that, but prison is not for humans. So it's not the fact that, he disobeyed rules and now you need to go to prison. No, there's juveniles serving adult sentences. There's women who are being processed, and their jail system is not made for women at all. It's nothing appropriate about prison. Prison is not for humans. What Meek Mill did and what God did and what the evolution of life has done is put a light on something and has sparked something in all of us, because we all have a loved one in jail. Not only that, we got to get right to it. We have people in jail, so yeah, we can free Robert Rameek Williams. We're not freeing Meek Mill's. Meek Mill's music is out here. His music is free. The human being with children is in jail, and that's what we have to take a look at. Not only freeing Robert Rameek Williams and taking down this corrupt justice system, we have people that have been fighting for us. Free Mumia Abu-Jamal, okay? He was sentenced to death back in the 80s, and now in 2011, if you don't know, the death penalty is no longer legal, no longer legal, in prison. So free Mumia, who was a part of the, Black Liberation Movement, a few others. Free Montalulu, who was, if you don't know, the stepfather of Tupac Shakur. He was also part of the Black Liberation Army. And last but not least, I would like to free Russell Maroon Schultz. All right, Russell Maroon Schultz is a big one for me, and I studied him when I was younger. He is always shooting a police officer, but they were under attack by the Philadelphia Police Department, all right? So we have to understand that we are fighting a bigger dynamic here. What Meek Mill did for all of us and every young child and every grandmother is that we have a very corrupt justice system. It's not about him being a celebrity and him not following rules. It's about that prison is not for humans at all, and that's what he has sparked a light for. Evolution has called for this and has called for us to stand up against it and always be resilient. Never be apprehensive or fearful to anything in front of us, because if it's evil, then it's evil and it must be taken down. All right? So we need to free, release, and reform. Real rehabilitation centers and trauma centers need to be in our neighborhoods. And also recognize that it's not only him, but we have people that's been fighting for you, not just making mixtapes, but fighting for you as melanated people to have and live a life of liberty and justice, okay? So our prison system is messed up in the U.S. The U.S. court system, these non-profit corporations are making money, billions, in prisons, and they're not helping and sending our black men and our black women back into our communities so we can build. They're not building a nation with us. They're destroying it. It doesn't make sense that over 1 million juveniles, you can find over 10,000 juveniles, and on any given day, arrested here in Philadelphia. There doesn't make sense that 75% of black and brown people are filling prisons. Highest incarceration rate in this entire earth. There's something wrong. And we need not to be apprehensive. We are always to resist. So yes, free, release, and reform. Peace. Queen Yaszy with the Stoop.